My name is Huda and I am a community researcher. So today we are focusing on the impact of poor housing on racially minoritized communities. As part of the CPAR program, our research, we essentially want to delve into the experiences and challenges that these individuals and families face on a day-to-day basis. We are going to take you into the lives and experiences of many families and individuals who have faced these issues. And with that, we hope to shed a light onto their experiences, which can hopefully provide a change and make a difference to their lives.
Where I'm living presently, we rented it as a 5-bedroom flat, but from the look of things, it was not originally built as a 5-bedroom flat because the kitchen is really small for 5 persons. You feel like you are being, choked in that building. And on top of it, the amount they are charging is not really reasonable compared to, the living condition in the house. Mentally, you don't feel relaxed. Home is where you're meant to go and relax.
When house is overcrowded, definitely different challenges will come around. Quite a number of houses that I saw, by the time I'll get there, they would not want to say it straight, but from the point of view and from my own, what I'm deducing from what they are saying, like if I'm not having British passports, if I'm not white, they won't give me what I want because they believe I won't be able to pay for it.
At the initial stage, that was not that part of, but for now I'm seeing it, especially beside the bed. Yeah, once you move the bed out, you will see it. Yeah, I went there to talk with them face to face, and I was told to give them a call. I tried to call them; they would tell me to call this one. So the process is quite much so.
I had some friends I've talked to, and we've talked about housing, and they've told me about some issues they've had, like landlords not coming to make some repairs on time, and it's also affecting them. Sometimes, a couple of times, destroying some of their documents, and the weather interfering with the inner part of the building isn't so good. Sometimes they don't know what to do. They don't know who to talk to because they've talked to the landlord and it's promises upon promises and nothing is really done.
Because poor housing is not the problem of the landlord. That's just the major thing. It's the problem of the national government. Do they make provision for adequate housing? That's the first question we need to ask ourselves.
I think government should, create policies that really mandates the landlord to do the right thing. Because I feel there's no policy guiding them, they do whatever they like because they know they will not be penalized for that. So I think the government should create policies that will really regulate the activities of this landlord and make them do the right thing.
When you have kids, you always make sure that the eating in the house is very good for them because they are still young. So most of the time when the eating system is faulty, I'm usually so concerned because of my kids, which I explained to the agent, they usually come and visit.
And the eating condition, the problem there is the charges. So if there's something the government can do to help to sort that out, will be like subsidized, then that would be a relief because this is the weather that is not being accommodated to your body.
It's not.
It's not. If there's going to be a policy, the policy will come from government. Any problem we have to communicate with our local authority before getting to the government.
My name is Taufik Shudunke. I'm one of the pharmacists in the Black Belize area. I've been here for about 25 years and I've seen a lot in the estate. And one of the things I noticed when people come generally, and that had to do with the level of the population in this area. We have, when people come generally to speak about their health, and when you question them, you find out that a lot of them are living in a crowded area, and as a result, if one person has a cold, it just spreads among all of them. And we encourage people to maximize what they have by putting ventilation in their homes, by going out more in the outdoors to help to relieve the tension in the house. Like I said, because of the area which I serve, which is mainly a Blackbelly area, there are much that can be done to improve with what we have. Yes, the housing issue, which I would say come across when I talk to some of my patients, is there, but we can do more. For example, I mean, to improve the ventilation in the house, make sure you have open windows most of the time, and that will help with cross ventilation, and also make use of the park that we have, go outdoors, and meditation, reach out to healthcare professionals.
During this research, we've gone through to the communities. We've heard the people's voices. We've heard the challenges. We've heard what people are going through. We've heard different views from different members. We've heard the poor condition of where people are living and that is not supposed to be. And this is how this project is trying to reveal.
Poor housing doesn't just mean damp walls and poor heating. I believe that it kind of translates into other issues such as poor mental health or physical illnesses, stress, loss of opportunities. The list goes on. I think that this is an issue that needs to be recognized by people. We demand attention, action, and change.